Hey guys, welcome back to some more Super Mario Galaxy. Let's finish up this fountain by going back to Battlerock.
Do we have to?
I mean, we still have 2 more stars here, but we're still nowhere near done.
Yeah, he didn't even break into that megaphone yet.
Oh yeah. I blinked again. What happened?
Yeah, he he just said, no, we already know we're not supposed to break in.
Been here, done that. Let's go.
We kind of forgot to do this last episode, so let's go do it for reals this time.
I was busy dealing with someone else's garbage, thank you very much.
I do like that, you know, if you've been on these, like, warp stars, or these launch stars, they just tell you where they go after you've done it before.
Yeah, it is nice to see that. It shows you where you haven't gone in a galaxy yet. Though if you're at a launch star that doesn't have a path, then you know you haven't gone there, which is actually pretty nice for revisits.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Luma, how did you get in there in the first place?
I don't want to talk about it.
Just make sure that you know that how to spin, Lester. Did you know how to spin?
Yeah, in case you didn't figure it out, spinning into the sling star, then jump up to the launch star. Sometimes the tutorial prompts are really redundant in Galaxy.
It's like, did you know how to do this?
How do you think you get up here?
So, Amber, how do you like to play this game? Do you like to play with the buttons, or do you like to play with Joy-Cons?
Do I have to play the game?
Wait, that was a weird question. Do you like buttons or Joy-Con? I think you mean, like, do you like spinning or hitting the Y button for the actual spin?
Yeah.
Or what controller preference, because that, you mixed them.
Yeah. Do you like using the controller, or do you like using the Joy-Con?
Well, okay, at the time of this recording, I'm streaming this game. I'm playing it for the first time. And I've tried both the Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller at this point. I think I like the Joy-Cons better.
Yeah, that's fair, because this game being designed as a Wii title for Wiimote and Nunchuck, which has you holding the controllers in separate hands, it works on something like the Pro Controller, or even like the handheld mode on Switch itself, but it just doesn't replace that feeling of having separate controllers. Joy-Cons just feel the most like Wiimote and Nunchuck.
You shouldn't have said that, Mario. I was like, what?
I disagree. Little speed tip here, just get this Luma freed immediately, and just start shaking your controller, and boom. Skip a whole can section.
You blew up the megaphone.
Yep. I think I like the Joy-Cons better, because obviously this game was made to play with like a Wii remote, and it just feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because thankfully, when you're doing the spin, now you have a button for it, so that doesn't feel that off. I mean, it does feel weird to shake the whole controller for the attack, so I wouldn't recommend that, but when you're doing the other stuff in this game, like the gimmick-based levels, it just doesn't feel correct with anything but the Joy-Con if you're playing on the Switch version. And we'll be seeing another one of those gimmicks soon enough, because that is one of our other galaxies before we go to the boss here.
Not to say that you can't play this game with the Pro Controller, because you obviously can, but again, I just think the Joy-Con's better.
Yeah, it just feels a lot more natural for this kind of game control-wise. Mainly for the cursor, I feel.
What about you, Matthew? What do you prefer?
I like the motion control in this game. This game's kind of just designed for it. I played the whole game with Pro Controller, and I think that's a nice compromise in my honest opinion, but I think that this game is kind of just made for motion control, so it just makes more sense. It's better designed for it that way.
Yeah. Like, when I heard the NVIDIA Shield release of this game, like a couple years ago, which was like that China exclusive release, I heard a lot of people who did actually try that say that the game did control perfectly fine with like a standard controller. It felt weird in certain situations because of the whole motion control not being there anymore. And this game was built for that in mind. Like, it was cool you can move the cursor around using like the right stick, but it also just felt sluggish from what I remember people saying.
Oh boy, we're about ready to fight the top mans.
Yeah, now we're actually evolving these guys, because we're seeing, like, more and more of the top men tribe throughout our time here in Battlerock. We saw the tiny little suckers, which you sneeze and they die. Now we're seeing the upgraded versions here, which have spikes on their heads. So you can't jump on them, but you can spin them into an electric fence like that and just murder.
And if they bump into you, they don't hurt you, if I remember correctly still.
Yeah, no, they bump into you, you're fine, but they do kind of push you around a little bit, so another enemy can hit you when you're in that dazed state. It's just a lot of the times when you're running into the top men enemies, there's really nothing else around you a lot of the time. So for the most part, it's not a big of a deal.
Oh, I have to clean up someone else's junk again. Leaving these boxes around here.
This isn't sunshine.
I already had to clean up messes before, even when I was on vacation.
Yeah, what a vacation, mind you. I may never go back.
Oh my god. Lester, you just did the trick I spent like 20 minutes trying to do.
You kind of just skip like a good chunk of this 2D section just by using gravity to our advantage. Not that big of a deal. You really don't miss much by doing that. But it's much easier to do if you don't break the question mark block, which is just star bits.
Give me those tasty star bits.
Hold on, I gotta get my candy first.
Uh-oh, what button did I push now?
All I did was stand on this platform. Oh. Oh, I get it. It's like an Indiana Jones trap. Where's the boulder? We got traps. This is another one that's weird, too. You kill the enemies, and then this door opens, and then the gravity just gives up.
Yeah!
What self-destruct button did I push now?
Very convenient. Every time there's a self-destruct, we have a launch star that gets us out of the area.
I swear, from my view, it looked like you did not clear that jump, and Mario was just like, what's a jump?
Yeah, to be fair, depth perception is a thing, and I've had that happen at times. It looks like I clear it, and then I just don't. But this is like our first boss that we're encountering that has a Luma here right before, which is a Luma shop. And when you buy, you're committed to buy, so say yes only if you want to get something. But you can get either a life or a life shroom here. If you have a life shroom, you're at full health, it's a waste of star bits. So keep that in mind.
It's like, you bought the thing that nobody else buys. A life.
Yeah, because if I spent money on the other thing, I think I would have just been giving my money to nothing. And Mario doesn't do charity. I say this as I did community service, so that's why I don't do charity. I do time instead. Anyways, that was a boss. Yeah, there's really not much to say. And, shocker, we're gonna be seeing that guy again here very soon. So, we'll say more on the revisit.
Shocker, we'll be seeing that guy more than just again.
Are we gonna be that guy from SpongeBob that says, how many times do we have to teach this spinner this lesson?
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, yeah. Because a good chunk of the bosses you'll fight like 3 times in this game.
How many times do we have to teach you this, old man?
So, did you like Top Maniac? Want to see me do it again?
No.
Not too bad, because now we gotta do it with a new challenge. Daredevil, our first comet of this kind, which is one of the hardest comet types in the game, as you have to do the entire level with 1 life. In this case, we're just rematching Top Maniac, so we don't have to do the whole level itself, just the boss fight. But we only have the 1 health to work with, so yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking.
But we just literally saw you beat this boss into a pulp without taking any damage, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that.
Yeah, this boss is not the nerve-wracking part. The level itself is. Okay, hard part done. Now for the easy part.
Oh, where's that Luma? Where's the Luma shop at?
Yeah, Luma shops don't exist in Daredevil, sadly. Because, like, yeah, imagine if you just come in here with 30 star bits and then buy a life shroom. That defeats the purpose. Just get, like, 6 bars of health on a Daredevil run. That just feels wrong on so many levels.
You were saying?
Oh, the easy part is done again.
Damn it!
So remember that depth perception comment from earlier? Yeah, depth perception's fun.
I didn't know Scott was playing this game.
Worst part is, it wasn't even like the boss fight itself that killed me. It was him going back in for round 3. So it wasn't even him trying to attack me. That was just the boss resetting its positioning. So I just learned today, years old, that this boss apparently burns your booty, which I didn't even know it had fire attributes until now.
Damn it!
I didn't know Scott was playing this game.
This is Scott's favorite game. I think he's actually said that this is his favorite game.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard many times on the occasion Scott Wallace comes out and says that this is his favorite title. So, not surprising.
I mean, he's got good taste.
Yeah. Oh boy, Hurry-Scurry.
Not much to this galaxy. In fact, that little icon of the planet flying in, that's pretty much it.
Oh no, he lost a life out of his 32 lives.
Oh no. I had to go find more. Conveniently, there's one right there. So this is literally the floor is lava without actually being lava. That's other levels.
Can you stop giving me a heart attack?
Yeah, that was just coins, by the way. We just skipped in the blocks. I don't care. Yeah, this is pretty much the whole galaxy. You gotta walk on a planetoid that has platforms that shrink the moment you step on it. And you got a bunch of music notes that you gotta collect to spawn a star. And black hole underneath your feet, so one wrong jump and you're dead. But thankfully, it goes away when you get the star. How about we get the star in style?
You just had to show off.
It's not flying, it's falling with style.
Now, to be fair, you say that show off, that's me actually playing it safe after what just happened earlier. Because the home and ground pound, if you do a spin and then the ground pound motion in the air, you will home in on the target below your feet, whether it be an enemy or even a power star. So in that case, I just made sure I didn't loop around the whole planet. Yeah, that place is done. Never going back there again. And now, for the gimmick of this galaxy, Rolling Green.
I'm gonna play some golf.
Let's go play Mario Golf.
I wish it was just golf. That would probably be simpler. Unfortunately, we're playing... I would say it's kind of like pinball in a way, just without bumpers and flippers.
Hey, listener, speaking of golf, when is the Mario Golf Toadstool Tour Let's Play on League?
I feel like it would make more sense to do one of the Game Boy games first, because they actually have a story mode.
Yeah.
Wake me up when they put the advanced one on the Switch online shops right there. That's the one I played.
Oh, so we're playing Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if you want a real comparison to what this might as well be like a monkey ball game in a fashion. When you get on the ball itself, you move it around with the motion control. So, you're controlling the ball now, and you're rolling around to get to the ending. And it can be nerve-wracking.
That's an underappreciated series I like a lot. It's the Monkey Ball series.
Yeah, I'm glad to see it back. I kind of wish it was just in better quality. Because a lot of the newer titles have been very questionable at best.
Well, there's a new one coming out this year, so I'm hoping that it's good.
Yeah, and that's the one I'm also concerned about. Why are we making Monkey Ball into a Battle Royale is beyond me.
I don't know.
Oh, what? You mean you can't jump the hole, Lester?
But Starbits. You can still use your cursor in this state. But also, you're gonna have a really hard time doing that because you're also using the same controller that your cursor's on to move the ball. So maybe pick up Starbits with the cursor with caution. If you're playing the Switch version, it's not as bad because you keep on hitting the reset gyro button for the cursor. It doesn't reset the ball control, but it resets the cursor control. So you can kind of use that to manipulate things. Playing the Wii version, there's no real fix there. Just be careful with cursor. Player 2, on the other hand, doesn't have to worry about that. The lucky co-star.
Mario's like, I finished mini golf.
I'm ready for my next Mario Golf game.
Alright, so how easy do you think that is playing on the Switch version if you're playing in handheld mode? Because if you said torture, you're correct. Don't do it. It's not great. We talk about, like, at least over the years, we've joked around with the Sonic Lost World 3DS special stage thing, where you're just, like, spinning in a desk chair to basically play it. That's kind of what it feels like in Hurry-Scurry Galaxy in some fashion on handheld. You're moving the whole system. It's not easy.
Uh-oh. It's time.
Our first Bowser fight. Bowser's Star Reactor. Let's go right into the ear hole.
"36 lives? How did you manage that? The game doesn't keep track of your lives."
Exactly. So it's just like, you don't turn it off, and then here we go. It keeps track now, baby.
The one you played all in one sitting, didn't you?
I mean, usually when I play Galaxy, I usually play a whole dome per setting, yeah. I mean, that's like an hour's worth of gameplay right there.
I really like the Mario 64 soundtrack playing right now.
Yeah, hearing the Bowser Dark World theme from Mario 64 here is really nice. And both Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 remix this song for their own Bowser levels, but I kind of prefer the Galaxy 1 one more. It sounds more faithful to the original.
Oh god.
Hot, 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 hot.
Hey, thanks for the lift.
Yeah, I want to be careful with that thwomp, because I definitely don't want to become a Mario pancake. That will instantly kill you.
Alright, hey, it's better to be a Mario pancake than go get DLC from IHOP from Sonic Superstars.
Where's my maid outfit for $5 pancakes? Dude, I swear, Sega's gonna partner with every fast food joint before Sonic itself.
Yeah. I kinda almost want to go to IHOP just so I can say, I got the Shadow Chocolate Chaos chocolate pancakes.
They're also like, what are these things when you look at it on the menu? Because they are very interesting named. I just know there's literally no point for me to go, because I think the DLC is only for console, which is kind of stupid.
What was that we joked about when we were visiting my parents back in December? We went somewhere and we're like, oh, we better get Lester the code while we're here.
Oh, we go to get Kroger. That's right, because we were having that whole Kroger thing.
Yeah, because Superstars was a Kroger-only thing, too. Again, they're gonna partner with every, like fast food joint or, like, other place before Sonic itself. Like, they partner with Kroger and IHOP before, you know, the chain that has the same name as the Blue Hedgehog. Because that makes sense.
Can we actually go to IHOP some point in it?
Oh my god. You just want
I want to
pancakes.
get the
That's all you...
pancakes.
Yeah, we can go.
Time to fight Bowser.
Yeah, first Bowser fight in the game. And, just as some jumps into the future, we fight this guy 3 times. He's even the final boss. Shocker, I know. But all fights play out like this. So, when you start playing against Bowser, you'll learn how this works and get better at it over time. But the first fight's not really that bad. The whole gimmick here is you gotta wait for Bowser to do his attacks, dodge him as much as you can. And then when he's jumping around in the air trying to slam on Mario, you want to bait him to glass, because he'll break the glass, burn his rear end, and then you can use this opportunity to hit him. Do this a total of 3 times and you win.
How does Bowser burn his rear end? Isn't he, like, immune to fire?
Selectively, it feels like.
Like, we needed a gimmick?
Because this is a situation he should be. But also, let's turn to New Mario DS, where the guy in the first world melts into the lava and comes back as a skeleton later. One of the most, like, dark things you can really see in a Mario game.
I love how he, like, stopped. He's like, no, 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 no.
He knows what's coming. And I love how the final set of hits here, for that 3rd hit, he gets faster and faster per attack. And at one point, he is zooming across that whole field.
How did you beat me?
How did you win? Wait. You told me that glass was possible to destroy? Oh, I can't believe it. I was told it was Bowser-proof, whatever that meant.
He's like, how did you beat me, Mario? I was like, I always beat you, Bowser. I don't think there's a time you've actually won.
Plot armor.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the only times he's ever really come close to quote-unquote winning against Mario have been the RPGs. And that's very short-lived. That's another dome, so that means that's another Grand Star for the books and a new area to explore. And it's gonna light up a good chunk of the observatory too. That whole right side, for the most part, is gonna light up now.
We're gonna turn on the lights and get to... oh yeah, the kitchen. $27 stars.
So, why do I look at, like, the fireball in the middle every time I come here, but then when I'm done, I just look out in space?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm turning the wrong direction here. I say this, now I'm gonna turn back around again and talk to Rosalina.
The kitchen. Good. I think Mario's hungry.
Just a bit.
It's time for my snack.
I'm tired of this candy stuff, too. There's only so much sweetness I can have before it's just starting to hurt.
So what does he want? Pasta?
You know, for the meme alone, probably.
Oh, great mushrooms. I hate mushrooms.
Yeah, it's so funny to think that now, like, movie lore has the character absolutely hate mushrooms when that's his power source, so it becomes an acquired taste.
Gosh darn it, Peach, I don't need more mushrooms!
You know what's the worst part about this letter specifically? This is the end of a recording session for me, so these lives are just gonna mean nothing at all. So here, you can have them. So if you say no, they're like, oh, well, I guess I'll keep these then. But that literally means nothing. It's just some extra flavor text. But also, we have 2 new lives that we can get here in the observatory itself, so now you get more lives just to farm around here in the observatory. Also, if you fall off, you don't actually die, which is used for a nice shortcut. Here's the other life you can get. On the opposite side here of these platforms, you just got a life just sitting right here. So now it's a total of 3 of these things you can get immediately.
Nice.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Like, I don't want to be in this spot.
That fall plan is also deceptively big, too. Like, it looks like you should respawn way higher up, but nah. Anyway, so the kitchen we go. Next time.